I got no ticket for the subway. I guess I have to take a walk if I wanna get home. It's hard to get a cab on Friday. So I was wondering if I could stay together with you tonight. It would be cool if I could share a little spot on your couch. Am I a fool if I think that you and I could feel okay with me calling it out? Oh baby, please let me stay. 'Cause you and I got a thing going on. I just need time and it won't take too long till you see through me anyway. And you get why I wanna stay. 'Cause you and I got a thing going on. We just need time and it won't take too long till you see through me anyway. We just need time. So baby, please let me stay. Your dog ate my shoelace. And don't you wanna watch Pretty Woman till the end? I owe some money to my roommate, and I'm broke, so I was wondering if I could stay together with you tonight. It would be cool if I could share a little spot on your couch. Am I a fool if I think that you and I could feel okay with me calling it out? Oh baby, please let me stay. 'Cause you and I got a thing going on. I just need time and it won't take too long till you see through me anyway. And you get why I wanna stay. 'Cause you and I got a thing going on. We just need time and it won't take too long till you see through me anyway. We just need time. Oh baby, please let me stay. So baby, please let me stay.
What's up, people? How's it going? Hey, Fish, right on time. Yes, I'm tardy. I know. Okay, do we know who Breezy 17 Rumble viewers is? Or are you hitting on people trying something new? What's up, Isabella? How you doing? Carrie, how's it going? What's up? I guess you may or may not be here, but contact me in regards to the situation. If you really do wanna make a actual real police report, then I have the file case number for you to make the police report on, because nobody should be stupidly should be saying they are gonna assault another person or send people to assault a person, especially someone who claims that they know the law. Well, obviously, even saying or claiming that is illegal, so don't be stupid. So, Carrie, if you actually have, if she said it on a video or a tweet, I don't know how she did it, but I've been hearing she's been saying that you will be assaulted, and that's in very poor taste. Plus, it's illegal. So, contact me. Hey, Fish, do you know who this Breezy 17 Rumble viewers is? Because oh boy, I got a few things I gotta say, but we're gonna get into this. We're gonna look for anything actionable, as AJ would say, and she said it's on AJ's stream. She said it on AJ's stream. Oh, okay. If you can give me the time point and whatnot, because I don't watch any of this stuff. I'm just way too busy. But if you do, I'm gonna document it. Then I'm gonna send it in to that Peel Region police officer. That this is not the first time that she's claimed that she's going to assault individuals. All right. We're gonna get into this and see what she says. I'm looking for anything actionable, such as anything that I could get her charged for. Yeah, I'm actually very serious. It'll take a second, but you'll definitely find it for me. Okay, cool. So if I can get that, and looking, like I said, for anything that she can get charged for. Typically, I wouldn't be doing this, but if you're gonna really involve real, actual police officers saying that I'm doing things against you, when in reality, not only did you do things against me, but you did it first, and then you try and cover it up and play innocent and think this is how things are going to work and it's going to fly. Then you go ahead and you say that you're going to assault people. That's really dumb. Really, really, really dumb. You don't know who they are? All right, then I'm gonna go off. 1 second. Give me a second here. All right. I don't know who you are, you 2-bit worth nothing, living in your mama's basement, cunty whore, ain't even fucking worth a bubblegum that a $2 hooker on Figueroa Street, took off with a piece of stick and stone that she found on the side after she just got a pump and dump for fucking $4 because the guy had to fucking come twice. That he rammed his ram shot right up in her in that fucking $2. You are fucking not even worth that $2 because fucking time. You are the piece of fucking gum and butter for fucking $2,000 fucking red bottom Louboutin stilettos that she just fucking threw your stupid bitch ass down the fucking sewer. You are worth less than that fucking $50 50 fucking cent bubble gum, you little piece of shit, bitch. Get the fuck off my stream, you stupid fucking whore. What the fuck is wrong with you? Get the fuck off my stream. You're worth less than a fucking $2 fucking whore with 50 cent bubble gum stuck to your $2,000 Louis Vuitton blue fucking red bottom, bitch. Fuck out of here. All right, let's continue. So what the hell is she looking for?
So AK said this video he called, right? And yeah, he's the one that did all of it. There's a video on here that I just didn't even want to watch. Like I don't even want to fucking bother with him, where he went and did tried to get the personal information from me filing the police report. So he
Yeah, that is exactly it, Fish. Hurl was never supposed to be in any of this shit, but what Ekete did was include Hurl's name in her police report. Is a wackadoodle tool. She is crying about her world saying this and her world saying that. Well, her world wouldn't have access to your Canadian shit if you didn't.
I just love how she cuts me off when I'm getting to a point. Have you guys ever noticed that whenever you're actually making a very valid point, she cuts you off, right? Funny how that is. Anyways, people, I don't know what
I literally have those fucking tweets where Hurl is like, thank you to the Brampton police for your hard work. And you made a joke out of it with laughing emoji. She did. And then she had wee woo. I'm going to lock my Twitter down and da 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 da.
Okay. And how is that any different from you jumping in my streams, laughing and telling me I'm going to go to jail? At this moment, with the shit that you've been saying about assaulting people, I think you're really close to going to jail than I am. In fact, I should play your shit from when you were talking about your past there, miss. And you stupidly said that how it was going to cost $700. Where on fucking God's green earth is it going to cost $700 to put in for a pardon? You dumbass piece of shit. Fucking $50, and you're so stupid you don't even know that, but you want people to think that you know all about the law, do you? Well, you should know that it's been around for a goddamn long time. You know what, I should even look that shit up, but it's been around so long that even people that were born right after it's been around are fucking teenagers. What's up? Christina is here.
That was you. That was Hurl after she talked to the police. And then I also have her calling a lawyer's office and just posting his voicemail. Okay? Please. Both of you have nothing. Hurl, nothing's going to happen to me. You're just going to be a hating-ass bitch.
I cannot have access to it. Hurl has access to it. because you put her name in the goddamn police report. So she's part of the police report. So she can ask about the police report because she's part of it now.
You're
did
gonna
this.
go looking for things. You're gonna find out I have a 20, and it has to have been.
Oh, sorry, people. Let me do this one thing. I'm trying to play this. Give me a second here. Give me a second. This is what is extremely concerning to me because she's gonna talk about her little history here, which is just completely wrong. But we're gonna listen to this. Oh, wait. I should do it this way then. All right, let's go.
You're gonna go looking for things. You're gonna find out I have a 21-year-old daughter. I'm a whore. I have a paralegal license. I robbed. I committed fraud and assault when I was 19. Okay.
Who'd you rob?
And I never paid for my pardon because I don't want to spend $700. And I wrote to the Law Society and said, I'm a changed woman. And they said, you know what, bitch? You're smart as fuck and you graduated with honors. We're still going to let you get your license with a criminal record. Okay. My daddy ain't shit. My mom is crazy and I'm fucking nuts too. Anything else? Nothing else. What?
Guess she really ain't that
That's
smart.
it. You're gonna go looking for things. You're gonna find out I have a 21-year-old daughter. I'm a whore. I have a paralegal license. I robbed. I committed fraud and assault when I was 19. Okay, and I never paid for my pardon because I don't want to spend $700. And I wrote to the Law Society and said I'm a changed woman. And they said, you know what, bitch? You're smart as fuck and you graduated with honors. We're still gonna let you get your license with a criminal record. Okay, my daddy ain't shit. My mom is crazy and I'm
God
fucking
damn.
nuts too. Anything else? Nothing else. What?
God damn. Okay.
That's it. You're gonna go looking for
Okay,
things. You're gonna find out I have a
hold
20.
up. So she was about to say robbery. But she said that she committed fraud and assault. Okay, and you're better than who? Excuse me? Who are you better than? You ain't fucking better than the other person like a Rampage that does the same type of stupid shit with also a extensive criminal record. That little shit Rampage girls. You ain't fucking better than Hannibal. And Hannibal ain't shit. He's a piece of shit. Speaking of which, the whole foyer of Hannibal's arrest, yeah, both of them, I'm gonna get that footage. You have it? How you want me to send it to you? You can send it to me by email. I can put the email in the chat, or you could just tell me the time point and link me the channel. It really doesn't matter. But this woman ain't shit. Talking about fraud, was about to say robbery. Then she said fraud. Okay, choosing your words real wisely when you self-admittedly just told your audience. Because remember the stream, I was driving around for work purposes, and I remember hearing this. It was Wednesday, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Wednesday, and I was hearing this stuff. You don't think you can link? Okay, I'm gonna send it to you. Rampage has been lying about you too. Rampage has one of the most extensive criminal records I've ever seen. I think she might even beat what's that guy? Dirty Dick something. The one that is allegedly supposedly married to Busy Little B. That guy has an extensive criminal record. And I think Rampage girls might be beating that motherfucker. That is how bad these people are, with the constant assaults, the threats, the harassment. Shit, I don't know who the hell exactly fishy was gonna go to say robbery. I wonder if the fraud, robbery, and assault were all part of the same incident. I have no idea. I can't really speculate. But what I can say is we actually have her on video saying that she did assault somebody and then she did do fraud. So she is a piece of shit, along with that piece of shit Rampage girl. Rampage has been lying about you. Well, Rampage is a fucking piece of shit loser that has done and has an extensive criminal record. If you want me to send that to you, I will, because I have it. In fact, I went over it, and then that little shit Jessica Misica decided to strike my stream, which, I mean, Jessica Messica has been doing that to me for years. So it's not like I'm gonna be mighty upset about it, because I don't go around whining and crying that somebody's doing this to me. Somebody, Jessica Messica striked this channel and my Monty After Dark. I mean, it's just another day in the game, baby. That's just how it is. If Jessica Messica wants to do that shit, she's gonna do it, and I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna just handle my shit.
redacted to hell. I don't know why he did that, but it was an intimidation tactic. But I just didn't say.
I'm actually not sure, Capone. I'm gonna have to check when I open.
Oh, exactly. Thank you, Capone. Does that mean she has Hurl's correct docs? Exactly. Right? How would they contact her based off what I said? Did you give them the information? Anyway, I have the stream where you told people to call the police, so whatever.
the letter.
Okay,
that,
what does that have to do with anything? You have a stream where somebody said something about calling the police, okay, and what exactly is that going to do?
What I was gonna do is open it with a Calgary one, so I'll have a.
If Hurl's docs wasn't correct, how was she able to get all this info? Exactly. I don't have her docs. All I did was take her friggin' is it? I don't know. I was guessing. I took Discord stuff and other conversations and tweets and I put it together and said, no, that's you. But I don't have her name, phone number, address, nothing. So the only way to talk to the cops is if Monty. Oops. They're both stupid. Whatever.
Full idea of what both of them were saying, because they did.
Okay. Hurl has been speaking to the cops. Okay. It's pretty evident. Do I need to play the part where the officer said that he spoke to her world, or are you gonna actually use your brain here? Because I'm confused. I'm like, why does she constantly think I'm the one who's the only one speaking to the cops, and then I'm relaying information to her? I haven't relayed anything to her world. In fact, her world is doing her own thing. She's her own person. She's an adult and she can do whatever she wants. If she has access to the case number and file, etc., dossier, then hey, if she has a right to, she has a right to it. And whatever she posts online, I may or may not take and use. But she is and has been speaking to the police on her own accord. Why do you think it's just on me and then I'm relaying information to her? I think people need to get out of their goddamn bedrooms, out of their mama's house, out of their daddy's house, out of their aunties or uncles or grandpa's or grandma's house, and get a fucking job and touch grass and get with reality, because this is just a little bit too much for me.
They did come together to make false statements to numerous police departments. That means people.
No, I didn't. Okay.
Yes, you did. And I'm gonna prove it, just as I proved like 3 days ago that Tiger Paw Bambino did live in a fucking nursing home. So maybe I should make a video about that lie and expose your stupid ass, along with you telling people that you're a fraudster and that you what else was it? Fraudster. And what else did she do again? What's up, Freddie Flamingos? How's it going? Oh, assaulter. She's also an assaulter, fraudster, and assaulter. Not much different from the rest of the people in the game, because Busy Little Bee is also an assaulter. If you check her criminal record, in fact, I think it was like one day she beat up what's his name? Her so-called man. Then the next day she did it again. And these are the people that people are listening to. What happened to the days when we used to listen to like doctors and lawyers, businessmen and women, professionals, people who had merit to and the intelligence behind certain things, so they knew what they were talking about? These days, we just fucking listen to prostitutes and people that assault other people, liars and fraudsters. This is what is happening with Girl World right now. People are listening to where people that have no knowledge or merit whatsoever making shit up and just rolling with it.
No, I didn't. You are just doing a bunch of fuck shit, and they probably are looking at you like, bro, what's wrong with
The
you?
region and Calgary police together. That's what they did.
Oh, didn't you go on your panel and basically blackmail Buddha and said if you don't something, it was, I don't remember what it was, but you engaged in like coerce. I don't remember what the term was. I can't remember. But he basically was like, you're going to do this, that, or I'm going to do this. It was weird.
Steve, what changed?
Excuse me, can you explain, elaborate what I did? Bali says, I hug you all. Monty seems so angry and I wish I could hug him so he becomes jolly again. Why do you think I am angry? I'm not angry at all.
Changes.
Stand public mischief to the police.
She didn't estimate that Hurl would inquire about this police report that she did. I don't know which ones. Maybe it's a mixture of
Hurl's named on the police report as what?
both, or maybe it's just plain stupidity. But yeah, it comes into question, right?
I'm stopping because, Tasha's let me know. That's all. I just said I wanted to be your stepmother. You need to be committed. And I stand on that. So what does he do? He takes this bullshit and he goes, yep, she did say that. So now and plus
to respond about the whole situation and what Hecate was doing there. What would come out? I wonder.
Monty, you're going to fucking jail, huh?
She was gonna.
You have the wrong bitch. I just never had the fucking passion, but now
I love it that the whole jail thing has just completely died down and been wiped off the face of the world. That Monty's gonna go to jail. Remember when that was a thing back earlier this year? I'm gonna go to jail. They were positive I was gonna go to jail because they were both making police reports on me, her and Budovich. So Budovich was doing it to Calgary Police and she was doing it to Peel Region Police in an attempt to coordinate an attack, which, by the way, is illegal, and it will be uncovered because I have taken steps for months now to uncover all of this. So my next step, of course, will be to put in that lawsuit and uncover more things.
But wrote harassing him. Okay? He wrote to the Law Society and lied to them as well. The Law Society do it back, right? Go live so you'll stream snipe him. Such a and he wrote to the Law Society and then lied to them, saying that I'm harassing him. Okay? He wrote to the Law Society and lied to
I think I need some of that right now. Christina is here.
them as well. Now, what is it about this nigga? Why is he continuing to go when I'm not even talking about him anymore? He's that butthurt, right? He hates that Buddha's back into the space. Loser. Yeah.
I don't have the. Why am I doing this? Because I don't like losers on the internet like you.
Thank you. Not because you've been harassed, but go ahead.
I don't have the. Why am I doing this? Because I don't like losers on the internet.
I love it that I can't extend, expand, and explain everything. So, Hecate, I can not like losers on the internet, and I can also be harassed at the same time, as well as defamed. I don't know what's this gotcha with words type of bullshit she's playing here, but it's gonna end poorly. Once again, especially when you are talking about assaulting people.
Like you doing shit and going IRL on people, especially in a criminal matter of literally going to the police and saying I'm doing shit.
Oh, this is fucking beautiful. Let me rewind it and be quiet. How dare I go to the police because you did shit? What is it about this nigga? Why is he continuing to go when I'm a loser? Yeah.
I don't have the. Why am I doing this? Because I don't like losers on the internet like you doing shit and going IRL on people, especially in a criminal matter of literally going to the police and saying I'm doing shit. And you think you're just gonna make one-sided reports and this is just gonna end like that? No. I'm gonna take it all the way to the fullest extent of the law. Everything that I need to do. Doesn't matter what I need to do, even if I have to sell a goddamn house and get some cash, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna sue you.
Wait, what? But I thought that there was already a civil and a criminal investigation against me.
There actually is a criminal one, and that is actually going to be bolstered if we have Carrie here. Carrie, think about it, if what you want to do. I mean, I'm not sure if your name is out there, but if you do want to complain to Peel Region Police, I have the case number, and I can give you all of that information. It's really up to you. I mean, my information's out there. People know where I live. People, know what my name is, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I could just like do this and just put the information out there. It might be different with you. It really does depend. So think about what you really want to do, because this would actually be a report that she did actually say she was going to assault you in some sort of way. And if it was me, I'd put it in. I'd be like, listen, this person said this, especially when what she is doing to other people and talking about other people, defaming other people, harassing other people. Then to top it off, the cherry on top of everything is to talk about assaulting people. That is just not going to fly.
What? Let me see this. I want to see this shit.
Made aware of this, okay?
I called the Law Society the day of this, and they have a file on me. And I said, you're probably going to get information that someone is harassing me. If you do, please let me know. And what'd you do? You lied on a lawyer and said you didn't even say me. That's fucking crazy what you did.
What is this Wakadula talking about? I have the right to complain against you.
You said in the letter that he represents me and Buddha. We are his two YouTubers that he
Oh my God. That is not me. That is her world or somebody else. I don't know. Mom, maybe likely her. I have no idea. All I know is not me. So whatever that letter is about, and whatever the hell they are saying, that is on them. That is not me. I don't know how many times and how many streams I got to say the same shit. You wackadoodle. That has nothing to do with me.
Presents, and he is representing people that are harassing, defaming, and whatever. That was the letter.
And yeah, the Law Society has been compiling my complaints because there's several of them, and there's going to be more. Anytime I find anything to complain about, I'm going to complain about it. And they have something to say, so let me put it up here.
What?
And hopefully people are...
First of all, have you been crying, you little bitch? Are you okay? But
just playing the same shit over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Stupid. What do you think when somebody... Yeah, I think that's what happened, that she put Her World, and then Her World called in and figured out that she put Her World, so then...
How can people actually be coherent right now? This is like back and forth, rewinding things, skipping through stuff, making shit up without knowing the full context of what the hell somebody's talking about, and just roll in with whatever you think they're talking about. Who I have people actually listen. People are listening to her streams where she does this shit, where she plays something for like a second or two or three or four or five, and then just comes to some ludicrous conclusion of what the idea is about what somebody's saying. Like this is literally what I feel like people that go to the madhouse happens in their brains, and how they think and feel. Like this back and forth, rewinding things, skipping to the next thing, next train of thought, back to the original, back to the third, back, maybe you go forward to the fourth, fifth, sixth, then back to the first, the second again, then maybe to the eighth, then to the third, then to the seventh, then to the 10th, then to the ninth, then to the first. Like, how can you literally make sense of this dribble? Because I'm really having a hard time right now.
Look, even April's stupid ass. Oh my God, Fishy, did she actually put Her World on the legal paperwork? You think? What do you mean you think? You were just screaming that that's what I did.
It's not lucid.
She was able to access a lot of things and speak to different police officers, including detectives, and explain the situation of what truly is going on. Because, of course, this piece of shit, I still don't believe that an officer told her to hide her videos. I could be wrong, but I think what she did was hide her videos to hide her hands and say that I'm making all these videos about her. And
no, I literally said that you're a piece of shit and I'm in girl world and you do this, and all I did was read everything that you did. That's all.
So you did hide your videos and make it seem like I'm the one who is attacking you, pretty much, is what you're saying.
She hopes that the officer would just one-sidedly go after me, not knowing that, one, she started this bullshit, and she's repeatedly going after multiple people online and defaming them. In fact, if she has defamed you,
I hope that when Her World spoke to people like detectives and whatnot, that she put in for corrective measures with this officer, because this officer shouldn't be doing this. He's a goddamn police officer. People lie all the time. People will hide literally their red hands behind their back and try and have the law use them as a sword as well as a shield. Like, what the hell is wrong with a police officer that has any modicum of experience should know you can't just act willy-nilly like this. You need to check people out. You need to check what this person is doing. Okay, you can listen to what they're saying, write it down or whatnot, but you also have to check out what they're doing, because she did not say here that, hey, the officer told me to hide my videos, because that's what she was saying before. But then again, many things have changed with Hecte's daughter, where she says one thing and then she does another, and I can name them off. Now, can I? We have had multiple instances in the past with this person. The one about the SJAM situation, talking about SJAMs being trafficked, and then coming on with Yaddle, and then Yaddle points out, hey, you said that SJAM was trafficked, and she vehemently denied that she ever said that. That is because she is not lucid. You cannot do 12, 11, 10, 9-hour streams over and over and over and over and over again and be coherent. You cannot. And you're going to screw up. And she literally doesn't have a lucid train of thought. She accused you of child trafficking, grooming, total slander. Okay, then report it to Peel Region Police. 100%. Just report it. Think about it. Think about what you're going to do, because other people have reported her and the case is getting stronger and stronger. Now, once again, I didn't start this, but a damn hell's going to finish it, right? Don't involve police officers when you want to shit talk on the internet, where you call what you're doing shit talking, talking shit, a little bit of back and forth on the internet. But if anybody dare replies to you, what you turn around and call it is defamation and harassment. You see, I've said this before. Whenever you reply to her bullshit, it's defamation and harassment. Whenever she wants to talk about you, it's just talking shit on the internet and a little bit of back and forth.
Send me a message on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll give you the police report number where you can put in your complaints, because this should not be happening. It says they're going to sue you. What does that mean?
It means I'm going to sue you.
You think it's just online? Do you think that when
IRL.
anyone can call up and say their name is Hurl? Yeah, but not everybody would, I don't even know anybody that would put themselves in the middle of a criminal investigation or matter.
Her world, because she's stupid and she's so insecure and so angry and so bitter that it eats at her so much that she does the things that she does. She doesn't care. That's how pathetic she is.
It's kind of like when you go to court and, they say your name and just somebody just, stands up and goes to the front. Do they check your ID? No, they just assume it's you, because who would be crazy enough to,
Whoa, wait a minute. Listen to this. What?
Like when you go to court and, they say your name and just somebody just, stands up and goes to the front. Do they check your ID? No, they just assume it's you, because who would be crazy enough to, you put themselves in the middle of shit that isn't the actual person, that the whole thing is about. It's kind of like that. Like, who would do that?
No, that's not how it works. Okay. You go into the fucking place, you have your name, you go.
That is exactly how it works. We're not going to play games here. Has anybody ever gotten a traffic ticket and they had to go to court for it? Did they check your ID, whichever city, county, or area that you're in, whatever jurisdiction? Did they check your ID? Because I've gotten a move-in violation before. And when I went to court for it, they didn't check my ID. They just assumed if they call my name that it's me. And we handle matters there. In fact, I've gotten a parking ticket that I fought when I went to court. Did they check my ID? No. They just call my name. I'd be like, here I am. I go up to the front. They explain everything, and bada bing, bada boom, you get your matters handled. I don't know anybody that had to produce their ID in instances that I've seen or been involved in. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. Like, what is she making shit up? What is another thing that really irks me in girl world is like when you say something and it actually makes factual sense. I hate when people like, nope, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Yes, that is exactly how it fucking works, because of being in the situation before, and they don't fucking check your ID, because no one in their fucking right mind is going to say that they're a person that they're not. Typically doesn't happen. Maybe it happens 1%, maybe 2%, but 99 or so percent of the time, it's not going to happen.
And talk to the if you need duty counsel or whatnot, you absolutely, they do verify it's you, whether you have legal aid or whatever.
I'm not talking about legal aid or anything like that. I'm talking about going up in front of the judge. Okay, they just say your name, then you either put your hand up or you start walking to the front. They don't fucking check your ID in the courtroom.
Place, you have your name, you go and talk to the if you need duty counsel or whatnot, you absolutely, they do verify it's you, whether you have legal aid or whatever, and then you go and stand in front of the judge. One of the things is that they have to identify you or they throw it out. God damn, you're dumb.
No, you're dumb. You're dumb. They do identify you. They fucking ask you what your name is. Or state your name, and then you state your name. If you were given the wrong name, then you've just committed perjury. You're fucking lying in a court, and they are gonna fucking get your ass for that. So that's why people don't lie.
It's going IRL means boundary crossing from the internet into the personal life. That's what that means, IRL.
I'm going IRL, but yet Hecate keeps saying she's gonna sue me. Yeah, people just are so fucking dumb.
What? Didn't you call the Law Society? Anyway, the multiple ways Azure the Amazon, aka Hecate's daughter, scams her clients, part 1. Now he said, I drug men, I rob men. He said that in here as well. All this is downloaded.
You're paralegal, but you are a paralegal that has been tamed and you're not fucking cut off because you are suspended. You cannot work with the law.
Monty, why are you so quiet? Oh yeah, I bet you any goddamn minute.
All right, society has something to say about that.
Let's not forget all the other women in this room. I believe what I'm saying to
which I know is right. I'm done.
He's an idiot.
Again.
Has he even gone to school?
Yes. I'm way more educated than you.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Christina is here. She's talking about more. Well, that's what I figured. That she's talking about more serious stuff than like a parking ticket, any type of move-in violation or anything like that. Of course, they're gonna verify you one way or another, right? And I mean, that is totally understandable. But for anything else, I mean, you just show up, you put your hand up, you walk to the front, bada bing, bada boom, it's done. Once again, she would know all about it because she's gone to court and she has been convicted of, I would say, serious offenses. And now I'm going to play this again because this has been removed from
You're gonna go looking
internet. But I like to keep people up to date on this, so I'm gonna play this repeatedly as much as I can because this is rather revealing, right? So let's play this again. Let's go.
You're gonna go looking for things. You're gonna find out I have a 21-year-old daughter. I'm a whore. I have a paralegal license. I robbed. I committed fraud and assault when I was 19. Okay. And I never paid for my pardon because I don't want to spend $700. And I wrote to the Law Society and said, I'm a changed woman. And they said, you know what, bitch? You're smart as fuck and you graduated with honors. We're still going to let you get your license with a criminal record. Okay. My daddy ain't shit. My mom is crazy and I'm fucking nuts too. Anything else? Nothing else. What? That's it. You're gonna go looking for things. You're gonna find out I have a 21-year-old daughter. I'm a whore. I have a paralegal license. I robbed. I committed fraud and assault when I was 19. Okay, and I never paid for my pardon because I don't want to spend $700. And I wrote to the Law Society and said, I'm a changed woman. And they said, you know what, bitch? You're smart as fuck and you graduated with honors. We're still going to let you get your license with a criminal record. Okay. My daddy ain't shit. My mom is crazy and I'm fucking nuts too. Anything else? Nothing else.
Yikes, man. I think the Law Society of Ontario really did us a disfavor in having this piece of shit get her license. Good thing that she's suspended though. But she's claiming she can still do work. Work where? If you're in Ontario, you can't do shit with a suspended paralegal license. You have a governing body. You have a college that governs you, and they're telling you you can't do legal work with a suspended license. So what the hell are you doing? Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Huh? You got a problem? What is wrong with you? That you think you are above the law in this and any other instance?
Whether your key key decider will be degrees, I have way more than you do. So yes, I'm highly educated.
So then why are you so fucking stupid? You need to get a refund.
Okay, I'm stupid, but you're the one who says $700 for your pardon. Okay, let me look this up. When did Canadian pardons start being $50. I gotta look this up because it's been a while since I don't even work with the law and I know this shit. Okay. All right. So the change was announced in late 2021. Canadian pardon, aka record suspension application fee, started being $50 January the 1st, 2022. So it's been a while. How do you, a person who works with the law regularly, doesn't know this shit, but a lay person like me knows this? Like, why are you so dumb? Huh? Like, okay, like why do you not know this? Let me even put this on the screen because it seems people like to say I'm wrong when I know I'm right. So it says it right here. So Canadian pardon record suspension application fee started being $50 on January 1st, 2022, when the government significantly reduced the fee from the previous cost of $657.77. This change, announced in late 2021, was part of a plan to make the record suspension process more accessible and affordable for individuals. So prior to 2010, there was a $50 user fee for pardons. Really? Then 2010 and 2012, the fee significantly increased to $150 in 2010 and $631 in 2012. Then the fee got reduced to $50 as of January the 1st, 2022. How do you work with the law, yet you do not know this? But I'm the dumb person. Well, you're the one saying you're not going to pay $700. Well, you're stupid. You're an idiot. All right? Know what you're talking about before you talk about it.
Yeah. I drug men and I robbed them. And then what did he do? He read Reddit forums. He never showed any evidence of any of it.
I'm not in a room somewhere in somebody's house without the camera on, talking shit about people on the internet, saying that I didn't do my hours for a paralegal license and that's why you're suspended. That's so incredibly stupid.
It literally says administrative suspension. So that's exactly why.
Yeah, but they're not going to tell me exactly what it is for, why you're suspended. So, because I asked several times, they're not going to tell me.
To go through 2 years of school and then not complete your hours is incredibly dumb.
Got my license before I even finished school. I was working as a paralegal, which fucking rolled off him as a admitted of this. So why the fuck do I care?
I do.
That's what she claims, Carrie, which is illegal. If you say you've been working with the law and you've been suspended for quite some time now, effectively what you're doing is illegal. So this one is full of dumbness and mysteries. Not only was she about to say robbery or robbed because she committed fraud and assault. Doesn't matter how old you are, you fucking did it. So you are a criminal. You have a criminal record for robbery and assault. Plus, you've been repeatedly saying that you've been working with the law when your license has been suspended, which is really stupid. And then on top of that, you're defaming and harassing multiple people. And the cherry on top of all of this is now you have been for the past week to 2 weeks talking about assaulting multiple people.
Honor, she said that she could do something. Did she do it? No. Am I her? Well, it's been confirmed that you're lying. Hi, Tiger. And if he does anything with you, girl, that we just need to talk because we're both in the same city. So, we don't have to let him get away with this nonsense. So he should have.
And that tiger paw, I tell you, I don't know how stupid you can be when you work in media. And this would not go well for you, exposing yourself to all the elements to go well, especially a person like this who likes to out people's DMs and betray them left, right, and center. I can count the number of people she's done it to, or I could just name you the latest. But she's done it to a multitude of people, and she is going to do it to used to live with her mom in a nursing home, Tiger Palm Bambino.
Be going IRL with you at all. Client, no. Why the fuck do I care?
If things go further, this will be admitted and a transcript made at the time point where she says that she can still do this. And obviously in writing that they're working under.
Why the fuck did you say in the letter that I'm harassing you? then? Why isn't it she's not giving proper?
If you're talking about the Law Society of Ontario letter, once again, that is not my goddamn letter. That is her world, I think, or somebody else's letter. All I know is that it's not fucking mine. Stop saying it's my letter. It's not my goddamn letter. Nobody is into these type of ops that you're into. Because I've noticed in your chat that people, whenever they think somebody's new or they can't identify them, they say that is Buddha bitch, which makes me believe, and I'm now doing an educated guess here, deductive abilities people, that that is what both the you pieces of shit were doing. These stupid ops on people where you go into people's chats with your fucking alt accounts and then you start stirring shit. And that is why you believe any random person that comes around is Buddha bitch, because Buddha bitch's been doing it. And what led me to believe that you guys were doing this shit is when you had Buddha bitch use your number to create a new Gmail account so that she can have another alt account, another sock on YouTube.
Services. Why are there two different things?
What made her start coming after me? Because of Buddha bitch. Because Buddha bitch and I have had a situation where she decided to tell a lie on me, do revenge prawn, and said that she got sent a D pic from me when it was a lie. Now, this was back in 2022 when people were extremely stupid, and people are still are stupid. But then people were believing her without any evidence whatsoever. She said that Monty sent her a D pic, so that means Monty did it. Really, really dumb. And then to top it off, she made another video and insinuated that I was in a red room, which was her previous place, graping her. So I've been accused of two heinous things, just randomly sending D pics to people and graping somebody, both of which I did not do, but it doesn't matter because your reputation gets still soiled. It doesn't matter if you didn't do, people are still going to remember that you were accused of it. And I don't know why the hell people haven't been running that piece of shit Buddha bitch out of here, but Buddha bitch got her to come together once again and start making police reports together until things started unfolding with Buddha bitch. And I guess she figured out Buddha bitch is highly manipulative and is constantly listening to streams and then will come on immediately after she's mentioned, as if she just happened to start listening to the stream. No, stupid. Buddha bitch has been listening to the stream all fucking night and day. And whenever you start talking about her, she makes herself known. That's what she does. Don't be dumb. People do this shit. They have no fucking lives and they need to get a life in touch grass.
One in the video.
Okay, I think she's a bit confused here. The letter, I have nothing to do with it. There's a letter from the Law Society of Ontario. I don't know who made a complaint.
Well, yes. I should also mention that Fish is right. Carrie, at the point, and even more recently, Ekate has been going to Kiwi farms and taking whatever is reported there as fact and the whole story. Keep that in mind. She's done this with several YouTube creators, exactly. But now it seems the tide and tables have turned now, haven't they? Because now Kiwi Farms is a shit site or whatever negative superlative she's been using these days to describe Kiwi Farms, because you know strawberry was it? Is it strawberry douche? What is it? Is this strawberry douche is the name? I can't remember because I don't really pay attention to this shit much other than what concerns me. But yeah, that strawberry person has been making it their priority to post all types of shit about Hecate. So now Hecate is not cool with the farms. Before, the farms was the be all and end all. She'd be showing and reading everything about the farms. But now it's not so much, right?
Against you. There probably is several actors making complaints against you to the Law Society, but it wasn't me. So what you're doing is saying that it was me when this letter just popped out of nowhere and came online. That's not me. Okay. I think that's where this confusion is coming from.
One on the paper. And why is the bitch that you sent to call the police on me the one posting it and tagging you? Don't you see how ridiculous you look?
For a lawyer that they cannot do that.
Again, if they cannot provide legal services, they're working under the direct supervision of a lawyer.
Right. So what this person is saying, that they cannot provide legal services under the supervision of a lawyer. That does not mean that I'm not a paralegal, and it doesn't mean that I can't work for the lawyer as a paralegal.
They didn't say that.
Legal meaning the lawyer gives me work to do. I do it in the office and I give it to the lawyer.
Okay, is she fucking stupid?
Buddy, I literally worked for a very lovely, beautiful arbitrator for like 2 or 3 years, and I didn't have my license yet. What is wrong with this guy?
I literally debunked.
So if a paralegal goes to school and she can't pass the licensing exam, she can't have a job, nothing. All her education she paid for.
You can have a job, but just not in law, unless you're at the law offices cleaning the floors, cleaning the desk. But if you're working with the law, you know you don't got a job, because in Ontario, they have a governing body for paralegals. You see, you could maybe go to BC or go to Manitoba, Alberta, and you can work all you want, sweetheart, as a paralegal. But you live in Ontario, and we got rules. We got a college here that governs you, and you're gonna play ball, all right? Else what you're doing is illegal.
On down the drain. That's what the fuck he's saying.
Yes,
Of course not.
that's exactly how it is. Like when you're a nurse and you can't pass your exam, then yes, all your licenses is down the drain. If you are a lawyer and you can't pass your local bar, your licensing is down the drain. If you are a doctor and you can't pass your medical exam to show that you're competent in your locality, then yes, effectively, all your education has gone down the drain.
You just can't retain and you can't charge what you want.
So this one more time. Let's go. A lawyer, but from my understanding,
Hold on. What did he just say? All her education she paid for gone down the drain. That's what the fuck he's saying.
yes,
Of course not.
that's exactly how it is. Like when you're a nurse and you can't pass your exam, then yes, all your licenses is down the drain. If you
Okay, so that means that if someone needed CPR because they didn't pass their licensing exam, right? They cannot perform CPR.
What the fuck kind of connection is that by this $2 fucking whore? What the fuck are you talking about? I have my CPR qualifications and I'm not a fucking nurse. Anybody can attempt to do CPR on somebody. It is your choice, effectively, unless you work in healthcare. Like if you're a nurse or a doctor or anything like the source, you pretty much have a mandate to give life-saving aid. But any layperson outside of that, it's really your choice whether or not you're going to attempt this, right? I will attempt because I have been trained for CPR at an advanced level. But why are you trying to connect CPR to nursing? I went 2 days, 8 hours each day for my CPR course. That does not compare to 4 years of being a fucking nurse. You're an idiot. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you make that comparison?
They just let the person die. Sorry.
And are people actually eating this up and thinking this is actually logical? How the hell is this logical? Would you want somebody to be giving you meds and IVs with 2 days training? Because that's what it took me for my CPR. You wouldn't, would you? So why would you make this comparison?
I failed my exam. Yeah. I took a CPR course in order to apply for the exam. Yeah. I went to school and I do know how to perform it, but I didn't pass it, so die.
You are a lawyer and you can't pass your medical exam to show that you're
If you are a lawyer and you can't pass your medical exam,
competent in your locality, then yes, effectively, all your education has gone down the drain.
you just can't retain and you can't charge what you want.
So this one more time.
Forth. And what is his motivation? What are we doing? Sir, he talks about music Biz Marty. Now it drops all the way down 500. So that's his motivation to harass me. He wants me to make a video.
Every single time, my motivation is somehow because to get views. Jesus. Using me as a mirror much? I don't care about the views on here. I don't care about getting paid on here. I still get paid because I like something for my time, but it's literally cents. It's not anything. You know how I get paid? From my job. That's how I get paid.
Video like this so that he can benefit with income. Okay. But anyway, so the next one was everyone can lie to the police. You know, okay. Restraining order, and I'm going to make sure that you cannot fucking say my name.
People. Crazy how that is. Even a person, even a piece of shit like
In the text messages you got.
So
pretty much Sister Scratch, Sister like all the other losers would, where they like to dish it out but can't take it. And I find it, I even told this to the officer, I'm like, this is despicable. What a waste of police resources for this piece of shit to come online, talk for hours and hours and hours.
And tell the truth. I told no lies. You tried to get nudes from Tiny Dancer in the text messages. You got mad.
I didn't try.
Yeah, I didn't try to get them. She literally sends them to everybody, even fucking Tipster.
To get nudes. I got them. And in fact, not only did I get them, everybody else was getting them. I even
So you did coerce her when she said, no, I don't want it.
No, she's lying to you because she's a piece of shit weirdo that goes from guy to guy. I even had a conversation with Capone Boxer today, hours ago, about this, that she would just randomly send them to me, which means I know when Tipster said that she would just randomly send pictures to him, that it's literally true because she's done it to me. Then she was going on online as Yato's wifey for a little bit, so he probably got them. Then I was hearing that Yo Mama was getting them as well. Like literally, I don't know, that little loser BGTV probably got some. Anybody and anybody is probably getting them because she's a little shit that comes online and tries to fuck with any guy of a certain colored complexion. And if you ain't gonna play ball with her, then she is gonna try anything, whatever, to screw with you. And that's exactly what she likes to do. So I'm glad that she's gone. I still want to know what happened with that Ikmel person though, because I know what happened with her and Tipster. Not for the most part, but for the small part, the acute part. Well, how should I put that? Not most, the tiny part. Like, I don't know truly what happened and totality with Tipster, but I have a very good idea.
And you're like,
have a video on that. Oh, maybe this is a good time to play it. What Tiny Dancer would do is
oh God, I don't care.
complaining about this shit. That why the hell?
Yeah, she doesn't care because it actually takes away from her point. So this is what she likes to do. Pay attention. Whenever I make a point and I have proof of it, she skips it so that she can just talk shit and not have her audience see that what I'm actually saying is true. So should I play the whole Tiny Dancer thing again? I think this might be a very good point because I got to go check on my my kitty cats, right? So let me look this up. Let me see if I can find it. The whole Tiny Dancer tipster video that I have on my channel when the whole thing came out, where Tipster made a huge ass boo boo and sent Tiny Dancer's pictures to other people without their consent. Oh boy, that is a big boo boo, Tipster. Luckily, you're not in Canada, else you would have been charged with that shit. But let me look this up. Then I'm gonna play this. Then I'm going to go over some other stuff. All right, give me a second here. I'm trying to find it. Yeah. All right. I'm still looking. Still looking. Swear, wasn't it like 2023 or something like that? Yeah, because I did play it in one of maybe my third last stream or something like that. But I'm trying to find the whole tipster situation about the true Tiny Dancer and what she really has been doing. Because this would be great. This is one of the things what happens when you don't really go over, your streams beforehand, and then you get into this situation where you got to find stuff. But I'm going to find it. I just got to keep going back and back and back and back and back. Unless somebody can find it for me. I could have sworn it was. Interesting. All right, I'm going to search for it for one more minute and then see if I can find this, because I'm looking it up. Title contains. Okay. And then what if I search tipster? You know what? I should go to my channel at the front and see if I can search it up this way. I don't know why. Okay, let's see. If I can't find it, I'm going to find it and then I can play it again because I think it's very important because I know what she is doing in terms of not playing certain things that detract from her lies, which is okay, found it, which is so not cool because that's like super fucked up in my opinion. It's all good when people it's all good. You're gonna have trolls. That's just part of the internet. I think people are moving to a I think, how would I word it? I think when people get sued because they want to be trolls and fuck with people on the internet, when there is the air of actually getting sued and owing people money, then people start to smarten up because they don't want to owe people $500,000, $250,000 and whatnot. So we're gonna go over this whole tiny dancer situation, okay? I'm gonna play this on the screen and I'm gonna go check on me animals. Then I'm gonna be back. Hey, fish, block anybody that says anything stupid, okay?
You really want to know the tea with with tipster? Like I said, all you got to do is just put in tipster exposed and all the shit comes up. Tom Dark, like I said 2 months ago, tipster's awful takes. Disgusting commentary channel exposed. The tipster and tipster news rant. Tipster e-girl drama. Oh, I didn't talk about the, even Papa Gut was on this. I didn't talk about the tipster e-girl drama. So Tiny Dancer is one of those e-girls. It seems tipster, married man, has a lot of e-girls around him, and all he does is gets the schnoods from them. That's what he does. So one of the ladies in his stable is of course Tiny Dancer, and yes, he is married. So just Google, put into YouTube tipster exposed, and you'll find out all the tea and the takes on the big guy tipster himself. How famous is Tipster? He's a washed up loser that is now out of the drama, no, not the drama community, the commentary community for what, like the fourth time in a year? Like this guy said he was out of the commentary community 2 months ago. Then he was out of the commentary community, what, again? Like he just can't take he just can't take it. He can't kick it with the community. He's too soft. That's how they describe him. He's soft, both literally and figuratively. Not only is he soft, squishy, and morbidly obese, but he's also soft mentally. Anyways, let me get into this. This is the tea right here. This is the one that I really want to get into. So we're going to start this off with the lies that have been exposed. So let me put this up on the screen. Here we go. Tiny Dancer, yesterday, May the 12th, 2023, 9:08 a.m. from Earth. I've never sent my nudes to Tipster. I've asked him about advice on photos I was going to use as public promos for my adult content when I used to do adult content. Lol. I don't even know Hannah. I'm so confused. Well, well, well. Well, 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 I've never sent my nudes to Tipster. Can we print this in your brain here? I've never sent my nudes to Tipster because she's a effing liar. Goddamn effing liar. Of course she was sending. Everybody knows she was an e-girl sending this shit. This lying loser. All right, well she finally got caught with this bullshit.
So what should I show next? Okay, let's show the Hannah one. Okay, so here we go. So here we go. Hannah Animal sent Tipster sent me your nudes, by the way, after you sent it to him. So we got two ideas here. One idea is Tiny Dancer is saying she never sent Tipster any nudes. Then we got Hannah Animal here saying Tipster sent me your nudes, by the way, after you sent it to him. So why the hell did Tipster send the nudes of Tiny Dancer? Why would he do that? That's just dirty, Tipster. Why would you do that? Huh? I don't get it. Like why would Tipster be sending nudes of that he got sent? Well, how would you describe this situation, people? Because I wanna know your thoughts. Would this be revenge porn? Would this be a situation if you send something to somebody and they sent it to somebody else? Would this be revenge porn? Hey Marie. All right, before you answer that, let me put this on the screen here. So here we go. So Tipster has to come clean now. So Tipster says the photo in question was a photo Tiny Dancer had used to promote her OnlyFans at the time. I can accept the criticism that I shouldn't have shared it, even if it was to discuss how it made me uncomfortable with Hannah. Oh, okay. So now he has to come clean that he did receive nudes from Tiny Dancer, and he also has to come clean that he did send it to somebody else. However, to act like I leaked a private photo is not true. This a public photo used to promote Tiny Dancer's XOX OnlyFans content. Sure, okay. Okay, Tipster. Okay, Tiny Dancer. But originally it was this, right? I've never sent my news to Tipster. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Before it was that, then it got changed to okay, yeah, yeah, I got it. Okay, sure. Another thing I should say, remember when I told you that Tiny likes to just send people the schnoods? I was straight up about it. I was like, yeah, she even did that to me. I remember this is the same Tiny Dancer that was with Shane, Callie Shane. You want to be my E-woman, Miss Honey Bunny? Okay, I'll think about it. All right, so here we go. Here's another screenshot. So somebody asks, just for further clarification, did you DM her your uncomfortability? And do you have her follow still after her sending an unsolicited photo of her nudes? There once again is proof. Somebody asked him a question and he followed up saying, I did indeed discuss this with Tiny Dancer. I let her know it made me uncomfortable and she apologized. So once again, let's put in the notion that Tiny Dancer will send you things unsolicited. That's what she does. And then what Tipster did was send her schnood or schnoods to somebody else while saying or discussing that it made him feel uncomfortable. That's a piece of shit move. And he has the nerve to talk about other people. But remember this, people. This is what they originally said, these two effing liars. Tiny Dancer says, I've never sent my nudes to Tipster. I've asked them about advice and photos I was going to use as public promos for my adult content. ... Tipster says, from Tiny Dancer herself, I rest my case. So here's where the lie started. Is he credible? No. Is Tiny Dancer credible? No. But you wouldn't know about this now, would you, if you weren't part of that whole commentary community? Because this would be hidden, just kind of like how Jessica Messica's bullshit would be hidden from you because she wasn't going to talk about her drunk driving. Tipster's not going to talk about this shit unless you're on that side of YouTube. And Tiny Dancer is never going to tell you what she was doing over on that side of YouTube. She's going to play her part like she's just this completely innocent person and doesn't lie. Once again, Tipster is married, but there's still ego drama that surrounds Tipster.
So I can go long-winded into this whole e-girl thing. He has a whole stable of e-girls that he gets stuff for, and he pays for their shit and blah 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 blah. But if you really want to get into that, you can watch somebody else's video about Tipster, the e-girl drama Tipster, and the Shoda drama Tipster, and just his soft fluffiness, both mentally and physically. Hey, Daisy and me. Exactly, Nikki D always begging for advice and attention. You know, she's over here in this community, adding people, going at Breezy, saying all this sort of shit, but yet caught red-handed here, saying she's never sent news to Tipster. And then all of a sudden, we get that yes, he did get her nudes. So once again, this guy is incredibly not credible for telling a blatant lie like that and then sending people's news to other people. And then he wants to cry. He says, I get everyone doesn't like me right now, but using photos at tinydancer_XOX publicly used as teaser photos for OnlyFans to try and frame me as some sort of leaker of revenge porn is blatantly dishonest. This kind of shit is exactly why I left and I'm never coming back. All right, let me do a vote here. I'm going to pose it to you. I'll do a poll. Did Tipster do revenge porn by sending
All right, I'm back. Well, I've been back for a while, but I wanted this to play out. So you guys get the idea, right? Tiny Dancer literally would just send you her shit. And I mean, I hate to say this, but I got used to it after a while. But what I hated was if I had to go to like work in the morning or lunch, and then I would randomly get these photos. So I gotta sometimes share the face of my phone with my boss, so he'll be looking at stuff. And this is a high up there executive, like in charge of everything, senior executive. Do you think I want him to go see some tired ass snowy TDs or some tired ass vajayjay? Vajayjay looking like you left it out in fucking the cold for 5 days. You ever seen salami in the cold? You ever seen salami with mayonnaise in the cold? That's what Tiny Dancer's vajayjay looks like. Forget the snowy tatas, okay? That tired ass mayo on bologna ass tired ass pum pum that she has. You think my boss wants to see that shit? Nope. That was my problem. It's not that she was sending it. Okay, fine. I mean, we could come to compromises. I'm a man. I may not want it, but she's still gonna send it, right? But what I don't want is if I caution you, hey, you can't do this when doing my work hours because anybody could just be looking at my phone and then see some mayo and bologna sandwich ass pum pum staring at them in the face. What do you think is gonna happen to my job? Like, this is the shit that I would caution her for, and she would lie about it. Like, that Tiny Dancer was and still is a complete piece of shit.
which he just randomly
Dude, did he just say that? I wasn't trying to get him.
I
I
did not
got him.
fish.
just send in pictures and videos to people to where I believe she had to apologize.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because the text messages between him and her where she said no and he was like, well, then don't call me. That's coercive.
Let me play this because I'm gonna play this right here because
I think you're being manipulated again, stupid, just like how you got manipulated by fucking Buddha bitch of all people to let you do her dirty work, and then she plays you for a fool, then she takes off again from the internet. Tiny Dancer is not any different from her. She's also manipulative because I have the messages, and she will piece together, she will chop, cut, execute text messages or text message chains to paint anybody a certain way. I am glad she's fucking gone, okay? I am glad well, hopefully she's gone because she is a complete piece of shit. To be doing that to people, then lying. Like, if you're gonna send your shit to somebody like Tipster, don't lie about it. because it's gonna be uncovered. Because Tipster is a dumb fat ass, and he did share it. That's what he did. Little shit, little RPer, because both of them are.
This and all this shit comes up. Tom Dark, like a few months ago.
Don't care.
Once again, she doesn't care because she doesn't want her audience to see the proof. Because if they saw the proof, they'd be like, oh, that's really what she was doing.
Then it has to be watched, Monty.
A part of evidence for the courts. Oh my God. Evidence for the courts. Criminality. They're going to lock me up for consecutive terms, people. Slandering. 3 life sentences. Doing libel against people.
Yeah, I got it
on Twitter. And yet, she called the police on people when it's her turn.
I told you I was going to call the police if you didn't stop.
You can't take even in that series, True Blood.
Oh my
I
God.
can't take it.
No, because the police told me to.
No, you know what? This would be a very good time if I had the wherewithal to play what the officer had said to me. But he had no idea that your videos was gone. That's the impression he gave off. Because when I said, hey,
Did he say that though? No. I know what I said to him. He knows what he said to me. And it's none of your fucking business. Just leave me alone.
have you looked at her videos that she has done? He was not under the impression like he knew that you made videos and then you privated them. You know what? This would be.
Once again, Carrie, if you want to think about it or whatnot, or if you want to contact me, I'll give you the police report number, and you can send in that clip of Hekete's daughter saying that she is going to assault you. That'll be great for me, because that helps my case. And if I can find anything else that's actionable, I will be submitting it to the police as well.
Be a very, very good time.
You're a fucking liar. I went in there and told the truth. This is what we do. Immature ass space. We fight, we argue, we call each other names, blah, 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 blah. But I'm not doing defamation, and I didn't lie on him. And yes.
What? You're not doing defamation? On what planet are you not doing defamation? Or is it this thing where you do where if somebody replies to you, they're doing defamation and harassment, but when you originally did something, it's not defamation and harassment, it's just you talking shit on the internet and a little bit of back and forth. Yikes.
So what? It's not illegal.
That because if you want to know,
just private the videos. That's all. And they also agreed with me about, why does it sound like this is my clip? I showed them everything and they kept going. Right? I'm just lining it up. Don't worry. And that little fucking, yeah, I'm going to end the stream and we'll start a new one. What is again? What? Oh, the other. Never mind.
Scary, appreciate it.
shit online with people.
Okay.
What I meant is if you're gonna put in a report yourself, because if I can have more and more people put in these reports, then that will be great on my end, because several people have made complaints to Peel Region Police about her, and that is why I keep saying that there is an investigation into her, and if she continues with this stuff, then she is going to get into a lot of trouble.
So I cover his bullshit. He starts his shit. It's just beyond, like, it's crazy. I call the police. He said it's IRL.
Making these 8, 9, 10, 11. Making videos about me, calling me a rapist, and then.
No, you did that. You called yourself one because of what you said, your story.
What? You see how she twists things once again? Over and over and over, twisting things. No, you've called me a rapist. I have the clips of you doing it. And you can't do that without me actually being one, because if you're telling the truth, then I have no grounds for a claim, either in civil court or in criminal. But because I didn't do that, I do have grounds, and I am gonna go through with anything actionable. So if you ever do anything like that again, or threaten anything to do with me in terms of harm or anything like that, I am going to call the police. And yes, you are gonna get arrested.
I downloaded that. Oh, so there he is telling the audience to lie to the cops.
Everybody that he's been making videos about. How the hell am I telling people to call Peel Region Police and putting their complaints against your defamation, lying to cops? In fact, people, if she has been making videos about you,
Monty, you're not doing this again, are you?
me a message, Twitter or Instagram, and add it to the complaint, because she needs to be arrested for this criminal behavior. Don't go IRL and call the police on people, and don't expect you
No, it was just you.
After taunting me several times, coming in my streams, telling me I'm going to get arrested with your several suck accounts. And I guess she thought for some reason in her
No. I called the police, and then you kept making videos, and I came in there, and I was refuting the things that you were saying. That's what I did.
You telling me that I'm gonna get arrested isn't refuting the things that I was saying. Like, knock knock. Are we on the same planet here? Are we in the same fucking solar system? Are we in the same galaxy? Are we in the same goddamn universe? Like, what is she talking about?
You put them all on the screen. I have it downloaded. I can do that if I want.
a stupid ass brain of hers that everything's just going to be okay and the cops won't be looking at her. I thank the people that actually did call in and made a complaint about her. Thank you. The ones that didn't, well, screw you. Hopefully you make a complaint.
Ooh, her world. There's no people.
More than
Her world. Thank you. Bing bong. Stupid as fuck. You talk too much and you lie too much.
Against her. Because if she's been doing this where she's making all these videos about multiple people, then you should complain against her. You should.
She's not,
because that's just fear, isn't it? Because of what she's doing. David Renaka, Tiger Simons, Billy the Fridge, Just Breezing, FFG.
Miss T said, you're still a lawyer or doctor. You just aren't licensed. However, you still retain your med of law degree. They don't zap your memory of all you learned or the degree that you got after.
Well, Miss T is a fucking tard, because if you're a lawyer or doctor and you aren't licensed, you ain't shit. Okay? Because even if you do practice, you're doing illegal and your ass is going to be in jail sooner or later because you're going to screw up. There's going to be a complaint. And then they're going to look into you, be like, oh, this person isn't unlicensed, and straight to jail you go because your governing body doesn't like this shit, and they stump you out like you're a fucking rat. They stump you like a fucking flea if you're unlicensed. They do not want unlicensed lawyers or doctors running around doing medical or law shit. They don't like it. So, Miss T, you're an idiot.
You graduated before you got your license, right? That doesn't disappear. He's dumb as shit.
Good
morning.
Second gets back to me. As a whole, people need to stop this bill. People need to make a complaint against her because you're not going to do this shit. You're not going to remove the evidence of what you've been saying about me. Call the police and play this bullshit where you're innocent. Hide the fingers.
Bro, I literally told the cops about you. What do you mean? I said, yeah, I have all these videos. Look at him. He did this, and this. You ain't shit. I stand on business. Yeah, so what? That's not illegal and that's not harassment. You did that shit.
Monty's the one who's been harassing me. I haven't done anything. Like I don't have the videos of you slandering.
Why are you saying harassment when you know I said defaming? I said you're defaming me.
That's a lie.
On Twitter.
So, I will get the.
No, it's not, which is exactly why maybe they defamation under the criminal code. Okay. Thank you. That's why I read that. Anyway, who cares?
Harassment. So she's lying. Oh yeah. I also got times even in this own stream, and then she'll turn around and deny that she said that I was harassing her.
I didn't tell the police you were harassing me. I said I'm going to sue you for that shit. What I said was it was defamation under the criminal code. When I went to the police, defamation.
Hey, Fish is right here. If you are not licensed, but you did go to medical school and you did graduate, but you can't pass your licensing exam as a doctor, you can still say you're an MD. You just can't practice. That is actually true.
It's crazy. This is crazy behavior.
Yeah, I said harassing. I'm assuming for her. He is harassing me, and I'm going to sue him for harassment, but he's leaving out how things happened. I went to the police for defamation. He continued his behaviors. I went into the chat, and every time he lied, I was like, oh, you better not defame me. And I corrected the lie. He blocked me, whatever. Then I don't remember, Hurl called at some point, but I know it was in February. And then he did some IRL shit, and I had to go back to them again. So he has two separate instances of behaviors. He knows what he did. He knows. He's just a liar.
He did at his best.
I'm not going to say it because I want everything.
I, to this day, have no idea what I did. No idea whatsoever. Unless she tells me, I have no idea how to even take action on what this loopy-loop thinks I did, or maybe somebody acting as me is doing, because people do that all the time in this space. It seems people just get hard on for acting, impersonating people constantly.
Thing to just stay within me so that nothing gets, that's what's going to happen.
Who else? So what?
Breezy called the police. Guess who did? Her world. Fucking her world did. And Well, so I cover.
Exactly. So what's going to happen is they say they're going to do an investigation.
And guess who's the person out of everybody, not even fucking Breezy called the police. Guess who did? Her World. Fucking Her World did. Yeah, Kalari and Libel. That's the one that did it. The one that called the police that I was harassing her. And look what she just did. Has he said new things about you? He already has said a lot. He reached out to the Law Society and filed a complaint that I am harassing him. And I think Hurl, but I don't even know what it is anymore. Yeah.
So question, why didn't he, because after I did my videos, right? Because I would ask him that. After I did my videos on you and I privated them, did I make other streams on you? Like you might have been paneling or whatever, but I didn't do that. I just privated it and I ignored you. So why didn't you go to the police and say, no, she's harassing me. She's lying and I'm being harassed. Here's my evidence. Why are you the only one being investigated? I'm not being investigated.
You are being investigated, and I did submit my evidence to the police. That's why I'm not in jail, because I submitted the evidence. They have it, and they're going to continue to have evidence the more I get, like you telling somebody you're going to assault them.
She just posted it today.
And said, what do you do? File with the Law Society. I'm harassing you. You're dumb.
Dude, the officer's like, hey, I don't want to investigate people and have charges. I'm like, I would actually really appreciate if you do an investigation, officer, because this piece of shit.
I said harassing, but that's not what I said to the police. He is harassing me, but I told the police defamation at the time because there were two separate instances. That's the thing.
To be investigated for doing this loony bin bullshit, stupid ass loser. What? No wonder she's been she covers her tracks with this.
Auntie, the police already saw what they need to see, and they instructed me to private the videos so that you chill the fuck out. It was kind of a little bit, it's like, okay, just get rid of everything, and if he continues, then he's obviously the problem. That they instructed me to do it.
Where I'm gonna get all these videos and I'm gonna compile them.
Publish me that problem. That they instructed me to do it. I don't give a fuck. I would have left it up. They told me privacy strike. They told me that.
From this.
Correct. And then what'd you do? You kept going.
After doing this shit where you are calling the cops on people, after all the shit that you've done online.
What have I done?
In fact, let me get all these videos. I'm gonna get all these videos and I'm gonna compile a lot of shit because a lot of people need to call the police and show them what the hell she's been doing. So who else do we have here? She's making.
I'm gonna reach out to agencies that deal with men like you, stalkers, harassers, and and I'm gonna say this guy right here is a problem, and then we're all gonna go to the fucking police. I'm gonna have an advocate with me, okay, so that they can.
That really needs to happen because also the Law Society shit, man. Oh my God, and giving that to her and posting on Twitter is crazy. No respect even for a statute. Right at the bottom, confidentiality. This is between us, and you still didn't give a fuck.
Explain why your behavior is actually very fucking dangerous. It's progressive, and why should I wait until you do something to me?
Yeah, I think she's talking about herself here.
Like, you can't come back to the episode. I am not the one. But I got to go through. I'm literally looking for stuff where
I wonder what explanation she's going to give for talking about assaulting people. Like, what explanation can you actually give that will be credible?
As about, like, I'm not the one to do these super long streams, to be honest with you. I am not the one. It's also
she removed her shit. But let me show you another video that I have downloaded that he removed.
You look at her page right now, people. You think I'm bullshitting. I'm not. She makes like
we cover. Look at your shit. What do you mean started shit? You mean I had the nerve to speak up about you?
I need to be adding a few people. I'm gonna be on Twitter. I'm gonna explain the situation, and we all.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He was also retweeting all of the videos and calling me a pedophile and all that on Twitter. I forgot. So we have YouTube and Twitter.
As a whole, need to make a complaint about the harassment that she's done. If she wants to play that game, we can play that game. Yeah, because you're not gonna do that shit. Yeah.
All right. So we got Doe-Eyed Cookie, the little creeper that talks about Jimin's dimples and Jungkook's dimples, little weirdo 50-year-old piece of shit, going after young ass guys. So he has 3 videos on me and I have 0. So does that mean he has harassed me going by my... First of all, you're dumb. Second of all, you have several indirect videos on me because what you would do with that fat ass skinny queen, that moron Farida, and that website madame trafficker that was so stupid that she was running from FASTA SESTA for all laws that came into play. When did FASTA SESTA come into play again? Was it 2018? So she decided to take her fat wobbly ass to Mexico to run away from FASTA SESTA because that law was specifically to allow states and victims to fight Online Sex Trafficking Act. That's what it is. Fight Online Sex Trafficking Act, FASTA. And then SESTA is Stop Enabling Sex Traffickers Act, SESTA. Why, in your right mind, would you run away from FASTA SESTA if you weren't doing anything wrong. And why would you run to Mexico, stupid? Mexico has a very strong. I'm like, these people are not smart. The worst place to run away to would be Mexico. One of the worst, in fact, the worst, because now you're gonna be in a Mexican jail being held until you're deported back to the United States, because Mexico has a very strong. How do I put this? Anyways, my point was that Doi Cookie and her three Gaggle friends were consistently talking a lot of shit that wasn't true about me. So when you make the statement here, Doi Cookie, that I have 3 videos on you and you have 0, this is actually factually incorrect, because by way of Skinny Queen, you have multitude of videos when you had the idea that Buddha Bitch was lying about the D picture and about the red room, but you would still talk because what you guys were doing was following the trend, right? Everyone was talking shit about Monty, making shit up, lying, doing all sorts of stuff. So you were on the bandwagon. This is why I have no feels for your fucking marriage. You're a piece of shit. You should be left with fucking nothing. And your little shitty ass, piece of shit ass son should go through the same shit I went through. And I'm telling you that. And I'm going to make a video about that, you little shit. Yes, they have a strong extradition treaty with the United States. Yes, that's what I meant, Fish. So if you look at it, when was that? Like 1970s or something? U.S. Mexico extradition. How do I know this? And these idiots that even live in the States don't know this shit. When did the U.S. Mexico extradition treaty? Didn't that yes, here we go. May 4th, 1978. How the fuck do I know that it was in the 70s that they have this very effective extradition treaty? So this fat wobbly piece of shit called BBW or Veronica did some shit, decided to run off to Mexico because of Fasta Sesta, being a dumbass, not knowing that US and Mexico has a very strong and virile extradition treaty. And the worst thing you want to do is actually go to Mexico to run away from the States, because then you're left in a fucking pit. You're going to be shitting in a fucking bucket like Shani, okay? Shit, somebody's probably going to have to hold that fucking bucket with holes for you. You got to go make friends in a Mexican prison with all the mammies over there, because you're going to be shitting in fucking buckets for weeks. You hope it will be weeks or months before they take your fat ass, wobbly ass back to the States for extradition after the shit you were doing with your website, but you're talking about people. Loser. Anyways, so my whole point, this whole DK thing, it's a lie. She has made several videos indirectly. Okay, so let's move on.
You're not gonna come and go IRL when people say that people are harassing you after the shit you've been doing online. Okay, we're not playing that game. Sam and Yaba needs to do it. FFG needs to do it. Reason needs to do it. Who else is she been making slanders? No Madness Like needs to do it. Like I said, Billy the Fridge. Her World needs to make a complaint.
There we go. Right here. Her World needs to make a complaint, okay? This is where he fucked up. And what does she do? She calls the police on me, makes a joke about it, and now she's fucking posting bullshit.
How do you know about that? Because I know about Fasta. I've been knowing about Fasta Sesta. I'm actually very learned with a lot of things. But then she talked about the whole Fasta Sesta thing. Let me put this up for you. I believe it was 2018 that it went into effect. But let me make sure. Yes, signed into law in 2018. See, Monty has a very good memory. I told you, 2018. Let me put this up on the screen, actually. We're going to talk about this whole Fasta Sesta thing. So for her to run away from Fasta Sesta, I mean, she was doing some serious shit. But she thinks of herself as this really good person. No, she's a fucking piece of shit. A little wobbly ass slob, but is on the internet. So here we go. Fasta Sesta is a pair of U.S. federal laws that allows states and victims to fight online sex trafficking act. That's the FASTA. Then the SESTA is Sex Traffickers Act. Stop Enabling Sex Traffickers Act. That is the SESTA part of it. That amended the Communications Decency Act. So she was worried because she was doing some funky shit with the whole online website and sex workers bullshit. Because where she was, it was not illegal. It was not legal, even though she's gonna spin you a story about how legal it was, and that's because she was doing this and she was doing that. Stop it. It's illegal. Okay, don't be spinning stories and telling us you weren't getting paid. Then you tell us you were getting paid, but not anything. And then later you amended that to you were getting paid, but it was minimum, close to minimum wage or in and around minimum wage. Then you amended it to you were getting paid, but you should have gotten paid more. And only if you knew. It's all a bunch of bullshit. Okay, she was fucking making money, living off the avails of this website and being a piece of shit. And then when this law came into effect, she fucking ran away. Don't buy her bullshit. And I'm going to make sure I find out who the fuck she is, because the FBI needs to know about a little funky ass once to find out what website she actually was running. Little shit. And this other creepo right here, Jimin's Dimples and Jungkook's Dimples. Do-eyed Cookie, more like Do-eyed Creep.
Needs to make a complaint. We're going to escalate this. All right.
And Monty got Her World to do that so that he can say, I didn't do it. Her World did it.
I'm actually happy that Her World made the complaint.
Wait. Huh? Wait a minute. Guy, T in this shit. Did he just say, huh?
Needs to make a complaint. We're going to escalate this.
I gotta slow that down. Didn't we just listen to 2.5 hours of him saying that it was me? Didn't he screech?
All right.
And Monty got Her World.
This is where you need to be lucid and coherent to understand what somebody's saying. I've made my own complaint. Her World has made their own complaint, or complaints are separate. Whatever documentation you've been seeing is most likely from Her World. And I can only say most likely because it's not definitive, because it's not my complaint. I'm just looking at it and reading what it says, and I may use it as imagery in my content. That's it. It's actually not from me.
To do that so that he can say, I didn't do it. Her World did it.
I'm actually happy that Her World made the complaint. So it's a step in the right direction.
What the?
Don't have anybody call the police on you and defame you, harass you, tell the cops you're doing shit you're not doing, and then is all huff and puffing because you're telling your side of the story. It doesn't work. You can't deal with the cops.
Bald-headed bitch in there. Of course, look at Curl Connections in Monty's chat. Asria acts like a child, huh? I guess we got to go back to your channel, Curl, because I know.
All right, you know what? We got the bodega. I think AK is being going live. So you know what? I'm gonna stop right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back to this. I guess I'm gonna have to make a part 5. Yikes! But yeah, thanks for hanging around with me. I'll get that info and then I'll email you back about the specific situation that you're in and what legal pathways you have in terms of with Ekete's daughter. Anyways, people, catch me for part 5. I guess I'm just gonna do that maybe Wednesday or maybe tomorrow night. You know what? I actually should do it tomorrow night because I gotta go away. I gotta be out of the country in literally a week, so it's best that I do it tomorrow night. I gotta put it on my schedule amongst many other things that I gotta do. But what's gotta be done's gotta be done. But thank you so much, people. Smash up that like button, and I'll see you another time. Take care. Bye bye.